Hi, I'm Louis Stack, and I'm very happy to say my fitter has arrived. So here it is. It's coming in the box, all packed up. It's 28 pounds. It's all nice aluminum, very well made. So first and foremost, I'm going to take my knife and just cut open the tape. Always be careful with knives, of course, but you can't damage the product. It's well protected in the box. It's pretty easy to open. Okay. I'm going to open my box here. The first thing I see is a sheet of paper. It says, please read this. And I encourage you strongly to do it. It just explains the tension settings so that it's safe for you and your body weight. And all this explains is how those work. When we ship it, it's already on the safest setting. It's called 3 soft. And I'll show you that in just a second. So you can see everything's packed in nice and neat. It's got good foam corners to protect it. Nice smooth top. We have a soft ankle board here. We'll cover that in a moment. And to get the fitter out, you just simply have to pick it up. Put the box back down here. Okay. I now have the fitter out of my box. I'm going to keep the foam corners just in case for some reason I need the box again. And underneath this sheet of cardboard is my instruction package. So this has links to exercise chart and as well as the laminated chart, a booklet, and some other information. So for now, I'll put that down and just get rid of this box. There we go. Thank you. So it's pretty straightforward. The foot pads flex and rotate, the skate moves, and the base rocks, as you can see. So when a person first steps on it, they feel like they might be a little unstable, but it'll just move that small amount. I'm going to explain the cords to you from above. I can actually pop this cord off, and as the sticker shows you here, it covers why you go heavier and lighter. Basically, it's more balance on a lighter setting, but not for big people, and more strength on the heavier setting. So underneath the machine, I'm just going to turn it over. I'll show you there's 2 black cords and 2 blue cords. With 2 cords on, that's the lowest setting. When you loop over the third one here, oops, sorry, that goes to what we call 3 soft. If I take this one off, go to this one, that's 3 hard, that's for a larger person. And then of course I can put all 4 cords on. So that's what we need to know on the bottom. Cords are easy to change if you ever need to. Down the road, a year from now, they just lift out, and if need be, they can be shortened as well by tying 1 more knot in them. None of that stuff's necessary right now. The cords are brand new, they're gonna run real well, and it's gonna run quiet for you. So it stays on the floor, moves side to side. I can, as I said, pop a cord off from above very easily, and I can see what the setting is. That's what the peekaboo holes are for, and you can also see the cords from the side. So for most people, 3 soft is the correct setting. From a maintenance perspective, it's pretty straightforward. What we ask you to do is wipe this track off and put a little bit of WD-40 on a rag and just clean the track up again. And when it comes out of the box, sometimes, very rarely, you can maybe see a little bit of play here. It's very important that all the wheels turn. Now they should all turn, but on occasion, in shipping, it will get banged and we'll need to just make sure the wheels are correct. So to deal with that, it's going to pop the scale off and show you exactly what I'm talking about. The axles float, and you can see the wheels move equally on both sides. If it gets hit from very hard on one end, the axle can slide down a bit, and then one wheel will be tight, the other one will be more loose. We want a little bit of play on all the wheels. If you see that's a problem, you can actually just push it from the end and make sure both wheels have equal amount of play. That is really the maintenance program. It's making sure that's in good shape when you start, keeping your tracks clean periodically, especially with a dog or an animal around, and making sure the Pro Fitter's on the right setting for you. And the odds are pretty high it's going to be 3 soft unless you're very small, or 3 heavy unless you're quite large. This is the soft ankle board, or we call it the SAB, S-A-B. As you know, it came with your machine. It was packed upside down here. The purpose of this is to give it a lot more versatility of your Pro Fitter. You know, the primary 7 exercises are side to side. You have the end foot pads, the central foot pads, and the central foot pad here as well that you can put your foot on. With the pad on, especially when it's brand new, you just drop it on, Sometimes you have to push down fairly hard on it because when it's brand new, it takes time to seat into the part here where the foot pads go into the groove. You can see the turnbuckle down here. I can just turn that back off and take it back off. These foam pads just keep it quiet and stable, but they will pad down a little bit. It'll make it easier to get this on once you've used it a bit. So again, I'll put the pad back on. Just gonna line it up straight, put the pressure onto it, and turn the turnbuckle. Very straightforward. This holds it on flexing mounts. So with this, you can do upper body work, push-ups, and move it side to side, core lifts, legs up, all sorts of things. Or you can stand with your feet at a 45-degree angle or at a 90-degree angle. So it gives you a ton of versatility, and it's all covered on the exercise chart.